Right, next chapter is chapter 14, A Brilliant Idea. The last chapter was called The Weasel, and if you remember, Kona went and sought out a weasel because weasels gossip and they tell each other everything. So Kona kind of told the weasel that there would be a sign for Stumpy, something for Stumpy to know where Kona lived, and so they could find Stumpy. All right, back at this chapter, A Brilliant Idea. Top won't eat his pudding, and Bottom keeps trying to climb out of the box, and Sparrow has the hiccups, and I'm going crazy, Murray yelled as Kona and Gwendolyn came into the basement that evening. I want a night off. Gwendolyn clicked her claws in sympathy. Oh, yes, being a young mother can be so difficult at times. It sure can, agreed Murray. And what I need is, wait a minute, I'm not a young mother, I'm a bat. Gwendolyn laughed. Of course you are, dear. Well, said Murray, truth is, I think these kids believe I am their mother. I mean, I'm always the one who's got the pudding. I'm always the one who rides horsey. I'm always the one going crazy. The bat threw up his wings in exasperation. Well, tonight I hope you're the one who gets an idea, said Kona, settling Gwendolyn on top of a plastic Santa. There's Gwendolyn. Remember, they're in the ornament box in the basement. An idea, said Gwendolyn and Murray together, and Kona told them about his conversation with the weasel in the park. The news about the sign on Miller Street will be all over town by morning, said Kona, once that weasel starts passing it around. And Stumpy, wherever she is bound to hear it. I know she'll come to Miller Street tomorrow night, so we have to give her a sign that tells her this is Professor Albert's house, that we're here. It's our only chance, because goodness knows we'll never find her. Let's think aloud, said Gwendolyn, ever ready to get down to business. Now, what do we know about little Stumpy that might give us an idea for a sign? She's a mother, said Kona. She likes egg rolls, said Murray. She doesn't understand what television is, said Kona. She collects things, said Murray. The collection, said Gwendolyn. Kona, dear, is there anything from her collection we could use to signal her to this house? Kona thought of the terrible sight that shattered the pin oak. Kona thought of the terrible sight of the shattered pin oak in Gooseberry Park, the crews with chainsaws, the remains of the cozy nest. No, he said sadly, I don't think there's anything at all left of Stumpy's collection. I didn't see a single ice cream stick or a gum wrapper when I went back with Professor Albert. Besides, how would she see such a small thing at night? She'd be so upset, continued Kona, losing all her treasure. Even more upset than when she lost that wonderful watch. What watch? Asked Murray. A glow-in-the-dark watch Stumpy found on a picnic table, explained Kona. She loved it, but somebody stole it. Wow, it really glowed in the dark? Asked the bat. Yes, that's it, cried Gwendolyn. What? Kona and Murray jumped at the same time. We have to find that watch, answered the crab. The watch that glows. The watch that glows in the dark. If we put it on the roof, Stumpy will see it glowing and she'll know it's a sign. But Gwendolyn, said Kona, how will we ever find that watch? Stumpy searched and never found it. We haven't a clue. We haven't a lead. We haven't a weasel, finished Gwendolyn. A what? Answered Kona. We have a weasel, said the crab, and we need one. As you discovered, dear, the weasels know everything. Find a weasel and you'll find the watch. Find the watch and you'll find Stumpy. Find me a hamburger, said Murray, and I'll find fries. Kona smiled thankfully at Gwendolyn. A good friend was good to have, but an old and wise friend was even better. Things were looking up. All right, the next chapter is called Yet Another Muckraker.